Come back here, Rob.
The family desperately needed a saviour. It came in the form of two strangers and led to an amazing family arrangement. How long did you have Jackson for?
We had him for 14 years, 14 and a half.
That's a long time, is it not?
It is a long time.
It is. Ah!
John and Lorraine Wright are a remarkable couple.
Right, he's got to the right spot again.
For more than 30 years, they've opened their home and hearts to intellectually disabled foster children, these days to severely autistic 15-year-old Sam.
Oi!
Oi, come on, bring it back. It's sharing, sharing.
But it was Jackson West who stayed with John and Lorraine the longest, 2 weeks a month until he was 18.
When a child comes into your home, they become part of your family and part of your life.
So Jackson became a son?
Yes, he was. And even though we only had him fortnights about, for that fortnight he was ours. And in fact, our children always used to refer to him as our brother.
The Wright family became the other parents?
Yep.
Did you view them that way?
Yes, I said Jackson has two homes and two families.
Was it hard to admit?
Yes.
I can't do this.
Well, you feel incredibly guilty because I knew that really Jackson should be home with us, but I also knew that it wasn't going to be the best thing for him in the long run.
Today, Jackson is seeing his other mum, Lorraine, for the first time in more than 2 years.
How are you, Jack Spratt? Hello, Jack.
It's hard to know if Jackson remembers his foster mother, but Lorraine can barely hold her emotions, seeing the young man she will never forget.
So when you see him after a period of time, it's...
Yeah, sort of tugs your heartstrings.
What do you think? Is he doing okay?
Yeah, he's doing fantastically well.
Well, we owe a lot to Lorraine. I think that's absolutely the truth.
This is goat's cheese, is it?
Yeah.
It's nice.
Jackson will happily eat anything. He's a stomach on legs.
Everyone agrees the fostering arrangement not only ensured Jackson's well-being, but that of his entire family.
I'd say we knew that as a family we needed the help. You know, if we'd have had Jackson around all the time, just to hold us all together would have been quite tough.
The chef.
Cheers, guys, the chef.
Thank you, Duncan.
Jackson has been back full-time with his parents for the past couple of years. And these days, when all the family come home to Canberra, it's a happy time. But there's a constant concern for everyone around this table. Who will care for Jackson when Sally and Mac no longer can?
Mum's always worried. I mean, when we flew up here, she was telling me and Tim to get separate planes because one might crash, and then there's got to be someone around to look after Jackson. And she...
that was not the reason.
The truth is, when your mum and dad aren't around, you will have to take responsibility for Jackson.
I mean, at some point, when Mum and Dad pass away, we'll at some point be the... Sorry, Mum.
Grim news, I know.
We have talked about it. You know, he's going to be part of our lives forever, really.
Right now, Jackson is building his business under the ever-watchful gaze of Jamie, a trained disability worker.
All right, mate. Hey, Jack.
Every morning, 5 days a week, they deliver the mail to 15 businesses.
Come on, Jackie, let's go. Come on.
It's slow going, but Jackmail always gets through.
Jackie, you got to have the mail over, mate.
There we go. Thank you for that.
Do you see it as a business?
I do see it as a business.
A legitimate business?
Yeah. It's just a little bit more patient with him, but it's still a service. We're bringing them their mail.
How do you deal with somebody with the intelligence of a 1 or a 2-year-old?
You have a lot of patience and a good sense of humour. Look at you, all smiles. Funny man, Jackson. You're a funny man. I reckon he gets a real buzz out of sort of going into the office and dropping off the mail, and everyone knows his name, everyone stops. And I think deep down it gets through.
Thank you.
When you look at Jackson, what do you see?
I just see a fantastic young man with a good future ahead of him.
You feel good about what's become of
I
Jack?
do, yeah.
It's been a long and tough road, but this family seems to have triumphed in circumstances where others may not have.
Here we go, Jackson.
And that's why Jackson West is a young man who, against all the odds, now has a bright future.
Morning.
There's a role for everybody. I honestly believe that, no matter how significant the disability.
Showing off for the cameras.
If I look at my other 3 sons and I look at the things they have in their life, why should Jackson have anything different?
Jackson loves it.
And it seems that I made a good choice because he seems to be incredibly happy.